So this is the AOSU security camera, and the reason why I'm outside here recording it is because it's completely wireless. It includes this solar panel to keep it charged all the time, and it has Wi-Fi built in order to transmit the video and audio signal to the app. So it's just really awesome because as long as you have Wi-Fi in your yard or outside on your house, you can mount this thing really easily without having to run any wires. All right, so here's the camera. It's got these two antennas on here for the Wi-Fi. On the front, you have the camera right here, and it has an infrared illuminator right here. It has an included ball joint mount, so you can fasten this to your wall, soffit, basically any flat surface outside in order to mount this and position it wherever you want. So you just loosen this up a little bit and you can pretty much have this, 90 degrees from the mounting surface all the way around, 360, spin it around wherever you want to put it. The solar panel plugs in right here. So it does have this kind of weatherproof cover that you would have on it most of the time. Okay, but if you need to do the setup or reset it or put in your storage card, you would do that right here. So it does have a slot for a micro SD card, so you can have local storage of your footage. So that's one thing that's really cool too, is you don't have to have a subscription with this camera. You can use it, you buy it once, you pay that one fee to buy it, and then you can use it as your security camera without having to pay for any sort of monthly fee. Now, there is an optional cloud storage fee if you want to have access to your videos in the cloud, but again, that's totally optional. One thing I did find a little cumbersome is if you do have the cord plugged in here, it's kind of hard to press the buttons. But there's an onboard battery, so the solar panel is basically just for charging the battery. So if the battery has a charge in it, you don't really need it plugged in while you're setting it up. One thing I really appreciate is the app. The setup is really easy. It kind of like talks you through the entire setup process. So I had to reconnect the Wi-Fi, and this will actually give you audio cues during the setup. So it's just really easy to set up. So for instance, I put in the wrong Wi-Fi password to set up the camera, and it told me, it said, you put in the wrong Wi-Fi password. I know that sounds stupid, but I've had other devices where it just says, connection failed, and gives you no sense of why it failed. So I really appreciate that. So here's a live view of the camera. You can see the frame rate is not super high, but it's not that big of a deal. It's got great resolution. I think it's a 2K resolution, and you can set off an alarm. You can talk, so you can use the microphone on your phone to transmit audio to the security camera here. You can also, these are lights. That's what that is. So these are actual visible lights that you can see. So I just turn that on with this button right here. So I can turn that off right in the app, and it turns off. So you have full remote control over the camera right from your phone. So yeah, overall, this is a pretty decent security camera. Definitely would recommend it if you're looking for an easy installation that doesn't require any wires and has a pretty solid app for the phone to operate it. So that's my review of this AOSU security camera.